So the first question is a minus b whole square, a square plus b square, a plus b whole square, so on. Find first term and common difference, common difference, and next two terms. These three things you need to find out. And whatever your doubts are there, you can forward. We'll look on your screen. So we need to find the first term. A is equal to a minus b square. The first number itself is the first term. Now we need to find out the d. D is equal to, we'll take, okay, a2 minus a1, right? So a2 is a square plus b square. A1 is a minus b whole square. A minus b whole square, correct? Right? And yes, Swaya. So d is equal to, we'll write a square plus b square, and a minus b whole square, we will apply the formula a square minus 2ab plus b square, correct, Manoj? So we can write now a square plus b square minus a square, minus multiplication should be done inside, minus into minus plus, and then finally we'll get minus into plus minus. So we'll cancel this minus b square and plus b square, a square and minus a square. So we got d is equal to 2ab. This is d is equal to 2ab we got, correct? Now we need to find out the next terms. So how many terms were given, boys and girls? How many terms were given? I think 3 terms were given. Yeah, the 3 terms were given, and last term was a plus b whole square. So fourth term we should find. So previous term was a plus b whole square, and d will be added to this. So we need to apply a plus b whole square formula. Here this is a plus b whole square, so we will get a square plus b square plus 2ab. And this is 2ab will be added for d. So we will get fourth term as a square plus b square plus 4ab. As this 2ab plus 2ab will be added. So this is the fourth term. One more term we should find, fifth term. So a phi is equal to, we have this. The previous term is given here, a square plus b square plus 4ab. And this 2ab will be added. This is the previous term. This one is previous term. Correct? Previous term. And d will be added to this. This is d is added to this. So finally we will get what? A square plus b square, 4ab plus 2ab, what will get? 6ab. Correct? Understood? This is okay. This is d is given. Common difference is minus 3. So first term is given 4. So we wrote 4. Second term we wrote, that is previous term is 4. And common difference is minus 3. So 4 minus 3 we got 1. And next term we wrote, previous term is 1. This is your 1. Minus 3 minus 2, then so on. It's correct. Everyone focus on your screen now. So you know the question says what? They are in 3 consecutive terms of AP. First thing they said, it is in AP. When any particular sequence will be in AP, you know when sequence will be in AP, when d will be constant. When d is constant. Correct now? So d will be same. So you know that what I'm going to write here, a2 minus a1 will be equals to a3 minus a2. Anybody having doubt in this or any questions on this? So minus we multiplied inside. Correct now? Minus we multiplied inside. Now like terms we will simplify. So this is k and this is minus 3k. This is 19 and this is minus 7. We will simplify that. So k minus 3k will get minus 2k. 19 minus 7 will get 12. Yes, Kiran, right. Next, this is 2k and minus k. 2k minus k will get how much? 2k minus k will get k. And this is 1 and minus 19 will get minus 18. Okay. Now I will take this 2k here and this 18 here. No, Chetan. So I will get 12 plus 18 is equal to k plus 2k. We will get 30 is equal to 3k. K is equal to 10. 30 by 3, 10. So that is the answer. Yes, Nikhil, Rekha, Sanjana. Now, first attempt you should get correct. See, we have P, yeah, Kiran. P, comma, Q, comma, R, like that will be the terms. So they said what? They said that R minus Q. So R minus Q, you can see here. R minus Q can be equal to R minus Q can be equal to Q minus P also. Any term minus previous term. It can be also equal to S minus R. So it can be any option. It can be Q minus P also, or it can be S minus R. We need to see which one they gave. So, okay, yeah, you can see here. S minus R is given. If they gave Q minus P also correct, but option is not there, Q minus P. Right, okay, solution. So, you know, D is equal to A2 minus A1, matlab root 6 minus root 3. You can't do minus. Yeah, Rekha, you are right. Root 6 minus root 3, you can't minus. You can't do minus. Remember, I will explain a little basics here. If they gave here 3 root 2 minus here 6 root 2 they gave, minus they gave 2 root 2. If this root 2 and root 2 is same, then we can subtract. That too we can subtract only coefficient. 6 minus 2, 4 root 2. If this number is not 2, if this number is 3, then you can't do anything. You can't do anything. You understood? So here root 6 and here root 3. You can't write root 3 here. You can't write root 3 here. Remember this. So to subtract, you need to have the same radicand. Same radicand, same order. That too you can minus or you can, that is, subtract only the coefficient. So this has to be kept as it is. It should be as it is. Okay. Now, actually this should be a root 3. This was root 6. And this root 9 will become 3. Root 12 will be written as 4 3s are 12. So 2 root 3. So now again I will do D is equal to root 9 minus root 6. Okay, root 9 minus root 6. Root 10 is 3 minus root 6. You can't do anything again here. You can't do anything again here. So D is not same. Okay, D is not same. It is not in AP. It is not in AP. It is not in AP. Understood? It is not in AP. Okay, some extra questions we will take at the end now. We will go for the first way. Still some extra questions we had. I will give at the end because you need to have a fluency in this chapter. Fluency is very important, remember. Yes, Anirudh, you can't subtract. First of all, whether we should say that whether it is in AP or not. Okay. Everyone, I request kindly look on your screen. In which of the following situation does the list of number involved make an AP? And if it is in AP, then why it is in AP? We should give a reason. We know anything will be in AP when the common difference is constant. When common difference is same. So they give the taxi fare after each kilometer. When the fare is rupees 15 for first kilometer. So fare for first kilometer is equal to, they will collect rupees 15. Whatever you travel, first kilometer they will collect 15 rupees. Then fare for 2 kilometer. So if you travel 2 kilometer, for the first kilometer, obviously they are going to cover 15 rupees. For second, now from now onwards, they will collect, for each kilometer, they will collect 8 rupees. So you have traveled 2 kilometers, so they will collect 15 rupees and 8 rupees. Okay, because for second kilometer. So you will get 23. Yeah. And the fare for 3 kilometer. So fare for 3 kilometer. Again, you know, so for the first kilometer, they are going to cover 15 rupees, right? And for next 2 kilometer, they will cover around 2 rupees, 2 kilometer, for 2 kilometer, they will take 8 rupees. For each kilometer, they will take 8 rupees. So we will get 15 plus 16, we will get 31. Understood?